Want to learn how to crochet the puff stitch? This crochet stitch has multiple variations and I'm going to touch on a few of them. For today's tutorial, I'm using a size J 6.0 millimeter crochet hook as well as some size 4 medium weight yarn in this teal color. Use whatever works best for you. This crochet tutorial is written using US crochet terms. Now with the puff stitch as well, you can make it as small or as big as you would like simply by yarning over and inserting however many times. So I only yarned over and inserted twice there. There's 3 times, 4 times, 5, 6, and 7. So I'm going to show you a couple of these variations for this tutorial. I like to give a good base for my puff stitch and do a row of single crochets. So for row 2, what I like to do no matter the type of puff stitch, I like to chain 1 and turn, and I like to place a regular half double crochet in that very first stitch. And then that gives me a more solid edge. So with the puff stitch, how big it is depends on how many times you yarn over and insert your hook. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to puff stitch into this stitch here. So to puff stitch, I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook, yarn over, pull through. Now there's 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through. Now there's 5 loops on the hook. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through. Now there's 7 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through all 7 loops. Now I'm going to chain 1, I'm going to skip a stitch, and I could repeat. If I want a bigger puff stitch, I would simply yarn over and insert more times. So I could yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through. Now there's 3 loops on my hook. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through. Now there's 5 loops on my hook. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through. Now there's 7 loops on my hook. If I want to make it bigger, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through. Now there's 9 loops on my hook, and you could keep going. I've found with my crochet hooks, about 13 loops on my hook is about as much as it can take. Now you want to make sure to try and keep these a little bit looser, because then when you yarn over and pull through all of those loops, you could get caught up if you have it too tight. Now I'm going to chain 1 so I can skip. You can see the size difference here by yarning over and inserting more times. And now if I wanted a smaller one, I could just skip here and go yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through. Now there's 5 loops on my hook. I could yarn over and pull through just those 5 loops, and notice now it's a smaller puff stitch. So you have to pay attention to what your pattern says, because that's going to determine the size of your puff stitch. If I were to go to another row, if I want it to look like this where I have separation between it, I would then just run a row of single crochets across this. So I would just place a single crochet here, a single crochet here. So I'm placing 1 single crochet in each stitch across. I'm not working into gaps. I'm actually working into the spaces of the top of the stitches. And I hope you guys found this tutorial helpful. If you need slower, more detailed crochet tutorials, you could check out my blog, hopecornerfarm.com, or my YouTube channel, Hope Corner Farm Crochet, where I take this and other stitches a lot slower and in more details. And I hope you have a wonderful day.